This tiny keyboard can yield big benefits. Let's check it out. Dave Taylor here, and I enter a lot of numbers in spreadsheets. Even more so, my daughter's taking an accounting class right now in college, and she spends a lot of time on data entry. And that works pretty well if you're typing in words, but when you start entering numbers, the standard keyboard layout on a laptop or desktop has all those numbers in a row. That's not very efficient. So enter this. This is the iClever Bluetooth 34-key number pad, and it is Bluetooth and powered by a rechargeable battery, and you can see has a very nice feel and a very nice design. It's actually made with a stainless steel frame and an ABS cover, and the switches are actually scissor switches, so they're very similar in design to what's probably already on your laptop or computer. So there's a lot I like about it. Now, let me give you a close-up so you can see the key layout, and notably, notice the top left key. On a Macintosh, that will bring up Searchlight, pushing that button, and on a Windows computer, that'll actually bring up the calculator. But I just want to say, this is just a Bluetooth accessory keyboard, so it will work with Mac, Windows, Linux, Chromebook, iOS, Android. If you're entering data on your tablet, this might be a really nice way to be punching in all those numbers. Now, it also supports 2 different Bluetooth connections, and on the back, there's not much to see, but on the back there's a USB-C charging port, and it does come with a cable. And then there's a sliding on-off switch, and I like that it's a switch that it's not going to just be like pushed and accidentally turned on if you toss this into your purse or your computer bag. And really not much else to say about it. It's just a very simple, straightforward keyboard, Bluetooth 5.1, USB-C rechargeable, and they say that 1 hour gives it a full charge and it'll run for up to 100 hours or about 25-30 days on standby. So charge this. If you're using this a lot, you'll probably want to plug it in sporadically, but you know, if it stops working, plug it into your computer, give it 5 minutes and you're back and you're good to go. So I did think that it would be interesting for you to see a little data entry. So let's see, there's my computer, and you can see it's very responsive and it's really easy to work with, and I really like the arrow keys because on my Mac it is the same little 3-in-1 as you see here, but on a lot of computers, especially a lot of laptops, they've moved the cursor keys into different configurations, and that can be very confusing and not very helpful. Oh, and there's also like an enter key, so you know, you have a variety of things, and it really is like a 4-function calculator because you have the slash for divide, the asterisk for multiply, minus, plus, the period, an equal sign, escape, tab. There's a lot of different keys. So suffice to say, it's a pretty nice setup, and not much else I can tell you about it. It supports 2 devices. The only criticism I've seen from people is that they wish that it had an LED backlight on the keys, but of course that would be nice, but number 1, why are you doing data entry in the dark? Maybe we shouldn't talk about that. But number 2, that would then lower the battery life. Does it actually get 100 hours of use? Well, I haven't used it for 100 hours, so I can't say for sure that's the case, but it's really easy to work with and to plug in and charge, and you can charge it right off your computer. So I would say that even if it only gets 50% of that battery life, 50 hours of data entry, that's a long time. That's a lot of data. Now, dimensions-wise, 5.7 inches by 4.4 inches by, at its maximum, 1/2 inch, and I don't see that as 1/2 inch, it looks like less, and it's 7.8 ounces, so weighs about the same as your smartphone. Really easy to work with, and of course when you're ready to transport it, just slide this to the off position and you're ready to rock and roll. So this is a very specialized device. Not everyone needs an external numeric keypad, but if you do, and if this is something that would be a benefit to you, this is an excellent solution. It's simple, it's really well designed, it has a nice key feel to it and a good layout, and these extra keys are actually really beneficial, particularly if you're on a small device where you either don't have all of these keys or they've all been jammed together and made small because it's more efficient for size. So definitely one to check out. We do need to talk about the price, but before we get to the price, I'm going to ask if you could please subscribe to my channel. Click or tap on subscribe and the bell icon for notifications. We're connected. Great. And if this was useful, I do always appreciate a like or a thumbs up, so feel free to go ahead and click on that too. Great. This is the iClever Bluetooth 34-key number pad, and it's $27.99, currently minus 10%, dropping it down to $25.19 at Amazon.com. If you're the kind of person who's entering a lot of numbers, this is a no-brainer upgrade to your system and one that's definitely well worth it. As for this one, this is going to my daughter, and I know it will help her with her accounting class. That's all I got. Hope to catch you in my next video.